All right. Welcome to your level 1 balance. Yay! You did it. This is the hardest part, is coming to your mat. I'm currently in teacher training. Please grab blocks or a strap if you want to. All right. You don't need to. I just said if you want to. Everyone's at their own pace, strength, and flexibility, so just listen to what's right for you. Today's class is focusing on friendship and what that means to you. So think about in your practice how friendship impacts your life. Let's settle into child's pose. Do you know child's pose? Sorry. I know I will. Sink hips into heels. Extend arms forward. Legs touching or apart, your choice. Good. Let's take a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Child's pose, right side. Walk your palms to the right side of the mat. Let your shoulders soften to the ground. Should feel a stretch within your obliques. Okay, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Walk your palms to the left side of the mat. Feel a side stretch in your obliques. Tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale. Exhale. Thread the needle. Extend your right arm to the sky and thread your arm through your torso. Yep. And then through your torso. Yep. Good. Rest your left arm above or wherever feels comfortable. Inhale. Exhale. All right, come back to tabletop. Thread the needle on the left. Reach your left hand to the sky. Thread your left hand through your side body. Back to tabletop. Tabletop crunch. Inhale your right arm forward and extend your left leg backwards. Yeah. Crunch your right arm to your left knee, your right elbow to your left knee. Yeah. All right. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Yeah. Inhale, extend. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, extend. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, extend. All right, place your right hand to the mat and your left foot to the mat. So now we're gonna do the other side. Left hand glides up as right leg glides to the back. All right, inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Yeah. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. And inhale, extend. Great. Place your palms to the mat. Downward facing dog. Yeah. Place your hands down and rise up. Sink your heels into the ground. Hips elongate. Pedal out your feet if you'd like. You have such good posture. Yeah, you do, actually. Your downward dog is like perfect. Your arms are like perfectly aligned. All right, I'm gonna introduce you to your flow. Standing forward fold. Hop, skip, or walk your feet to the top of the mat. High half lift with airplane arms. Airplane arms back. Oh, sorry. I must have missed a cue. You're supposed to like ragdoll. Ragdoll? Like,
I don't know.
Okay, so this is, here, we'll just do a little, okay, this is standing forward fold is going to be, can you see me? Just like this, you're just forward folding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then high half lift, you're going to straighten your back and you're going to put your arms back and you feel it in your triceps. Yeah, and then extend through your chest. Good. And then standing forward fold is this. So this is also called ragdoll pose. So that's your flow. So it's going to be standing forward fold, high half lift, forward fold, mountain, extend your arms to the sky. Sorry, I'll go like this. Shoulders down. Yeah. And you want to tuck in your pelvis a little bit so it's engaging your core. Yeah. Great. So forward fold and chaturanga. High plank pose. Arms at 90 degrees. Feel free to use your knees. And then upward facing dog. Put your thighs to the mat. Yeah, and look up. Then downward facing dog. All right. So, okay, you're in downward, oh, you're not in downward dog? You're in, sorry, that's the end of your thing. So upward facing dog and then downward facing dog. So walk your feet to the top of the mat. Yeah, rise, stand up and chair pose. Sink your hips into the mat, core engaged. Good, perfect. Gonna let you just sit there for a little bit. It's actually really fun just watching you. It's like really hard to do it as well. Okay, so have you done it for 30 seconds yet? No, just gonna leave you there for a little. Okay, next is drinking bird. Stay in a squat and go up on your tiptoes and then put your arms into airplane arms. Yeah, good. So your tiptoes can also look like this. Like all the way at the tippiest, toppiest of your toes. Nice. How's that balance for you?
Yeah, this is intense.
Yeah. All right, cartwheel your hands to the mat and flow. Yeah. Flow. So standing forward fold, high half lift. Good. Forward fold. Mountain pose. Extend your arms to the sky. Good. And then standing forward fold. Nice. Chaturanga. Hop your feet to the back of the mat. Yep. 90-degree angle. Oh, your arms are at a 90-degree angle.
Oh.
Yeah. And then push up into upward facing dog. Yes. All right, downward facing dog. We're going to do that flow 3 times. So jump up to the top of your mat. Extend into mountain pose. Chair pose. Sink your hips down, core engaged. Yes. Your arms can extend up or be in a lightning bolt like yours are. They can be flat or they can be back in an airplane. Anything that suits you. Drinking bird. Come onto your tiptoes and pull your arms back into an airplane. Okay, release. Place your hands on the bottom of the mat. Put your feet to the back of the mat and flow. So you can do chaturanga. Yeah. Down, upward facing dog. Nice. Downward facing dog. Give you a few breaths there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last flow. Jump up to the top of your mat. Standing forward fold. High half lift. Good. Standing forward fold. Mountain pose with arms extended, shoulders away from ears. Yeah. Forward fold. Good. Okay, one more. Mountain pose. Chair. Put all your weight into your heels so that your toes could even lift up from the mat. You don't have to, it's just so you know where your balance is.
There it is.
Okay, you can release your toes down. It's just an exercise. Okay, drinking bird. Come onto your tiptoes and with airplane arms. Extend your core. Yeah. Good. All right, hands back to the mat. Chaturanga. Yes. Upward facing dog. Yeah, good. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior one right side. Glide your right foot between your hands. Pivot your left foot at a 45-degree angle. Bend your knee 90 degrees, hips squared to the front of your mat, arms elongate forward. Yeah, but like you can just stand up. Like you're just like that. Yeah, and then your hips are squared towards the front of your mat.
Okay.
Yeah, and also shorter stance. Yeah, you can do a way shorter stance than that. Like much shorter. Because you want so it's just like this. So you just want these two like muscles to just be forward. So it's actually a really pretty much, you can do it as short as you want. You just want to make sure that these are, yeah. Good, perfect. You just hold that with your arms extended up, shoulders away from ears. All right. Twist your back foot parallel to the mat. So you just twist your leg is just like down. Yeah, perfect. Warrior two. Parallel your arms and gaze forward. So I'm gonna look down so you can gaze forward. There we go. Yeah, and you wanna make sure your torso is stacked on your hips. Can't really see. Yeah. Good. Perfect. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Put your weight on your right leg. Lift your left leg up. Hands extend forward. Warrior 3. Yes, queen! Try to square your hips to the mat. So you might not be able to tip as low as you want to tip, but having your hips squared to the mat is the most important thing.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Yep. Cartwheel your arms down, place your left leg down and flow. Yeah. High half lift. Huh?
Half lift.
Yeah, high half lift. And then forward fold. Yeah, jump your legs back or walk your legs back into a chaturanga. Yeah, high plank. Good. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Good. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior 1 left side. Glide your left foot between your hands. Pivot your foot to the 45-degree angle and bend your knee at 90 degrees. Good. Lift your chest up and elongate your arms to the sky.
The sky.
I would do a shorter stance because you want your heel to be on the ground.
Wheels on the ground.
Yeah, so it could even look like you don't even have to extend yourself so much. It could literally, you just be like looking straight, like your hips are like even like that. It doesn't have to be, you want to make sure your hips are squared more importantly than being so flexible and being able to spread it out really far. So it's great. All right, Warrior 2, twist back foot towards the mat, parallel, arm extends outward. Gaze is to the top of the mat. Perfect. Make sure that your knee doesn't go over your ankle on your left side. Yeah, perfect. So you can make your stance a little bit broader on the Warrior 2s just because it's more comfortable for your back foot. Great. Warrior 3. Put your weight in your left foot and lift your right leg up. Hands extend in front of you. Can be clasped or not. Nice. Make sure to square your hips towards the ground.
Square, square.
Perfect. That's squared. Yeah. All right. Set your leg down and then cartwheel your arms to the floor and flow. So your flow could be, yeah, standing forward fold, high half lift. Good. Forward fold. High plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. All right, we're going to move through that one more time. Right leg, Warrior 1. Glide your right leg in between your hands. Yeah, your left foot is going to be at a 45-degree angle. Your heel is on the ground. Good?
On the ground.
Yep. Hips squared, arms lengthened to the sky. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior 2. Twist your back leg toward, yeah, perfect, perpendicular. Nice. And gaze forward. Nice. Warrior 3. Put all your weight on your right foot and take off. Make sure to keep your hips squared. Nice. Arms can be airplane arms or extended in front of you or at heart center, whatever suits you best. Nice. All right, go ahead and release your back foot. Nice. Standing forward fold. Yep. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Warrior one left side. Glide your left foot between your hands. Pivot your right foot to a 45-degree angle. Make sure your heel is on the floor. Yep. Extend your arms up towards the sky. Warrior two. Twist your back foot towards the mat parallel. Arms extend outward. Gaze is to the front of your mat. Try to tuck in your hips a little bit so your back isn't arched. Yeah, you want to be like over your hips. That's like your center line. Good. Warrior three, put your weight into your left foot and lift your right leg up. Hands can be in a lot of variations. Nice. Make sure to keep your hips squared. All right, put your back foot down and forward fold. High halfway lift. Forward fold. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Sorry. Downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna add on from here. So warrior one, right leg. Sweep your right leg forward and your left heel down at a 45-degree angle. Good. Arms up. Great. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior two. Twist your heel down and parallel to the mat. Perfect. Warrior three. Put all of your weight into your right leg and take off. You're totally welcome to like hang on to your bed too if that feels the best for you. No worries. All right. All right, standing splits. While keeping all of your weight on your right leg, you're gonna try to either put your hand on your bed or you're gonna put your hand on your calf and keep your leg extended. Yeah, or you can do the ground, is totally fine. Perfect. And then you're trying to lift your left leg as high as it can go, but keeping your hips squared. So keep, yes. Yep. Option to flex, yeah, your back leg. Good. Half moon pose. Lift your left arm up to the sky, right arm down, and stack your hips on top of one another. Yes. All right, open your chest so that your chest is flat. Yeah, you said you want to balance. This is the most balancy it gets. Good, yes. And then gaze upwards towards the ceiling. Nice. You can take a bigger bend in your right knee, or you can even put your leg down if you want. So I'm going to do the opposite, but you can just go like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you want to have your chest extended. That's the most important part. So you want to like lift up. Yeah. Good. And back. Perfect. All right. We'll just hold there for a minute. Step your back leg to your front leg for a standing forward fold. High half lift, forward fold, high plank pose, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a few well-deserved breaths here. You're killing it. All right. Warrior one, left side. Sweep your left foot in between your hands. Heel to the ground at a 45-degree angle. Good. Hips squared. Warrior two. Yeah. Your hips will be perpendicular to the mat, and so they're facing sideways, not forward. Good. And then your gaze is to the front of the mat. Nice. Warrior three. Put all of your weight into your left leg and take off. Sorry, I went hiking today. All right, standing splits. Go ahead and grab to the floor with your right leg lifted as high as it can go. Make sure to micro bend your left knee and never keep it too straight. Hips are squared. Yeah, great. Half moon. Curl your right arm up as your left arm is down and take the option to put the back foot down. Good. You can keep a little bend in the front left leg. Take your back foot to your front foot for a standing forward fold. High halfway lift, forward fold, high plank pose, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, right leg. Sweep your right foot between your hands and go straight into a standing split. Right. So put all of your weight into your right foot and take off from your left foot. Put your arms can be down to the ground. Nice. Half moon. Float your left arm up and hips stacked. Great. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your back foot up to the top of the mat for a halfway lift. Good. Forward fold, high plank pose, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Warrior one, left side. Float your left leg to in between your arms. Come up to stand. Perfect. Standing splits. Put all your weight into your left foot and take off. Hands can be placed at the mat. Yep. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Half moon. Float your right arm up, your back foot down, and keep a bend. Good. Take your back foot to meet your right for a standing forward fold. High half lift. Forward fold. High plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Rise to standing. Crawl your fingers towards your feet and roll up slowly. Sorry. I'll change that cue. Dancer on the right leg. Grab your right leg to your right hand. So right leg to right hand. And extend. So you're going to kick your right leg back while your left arm is up. You can have a little bit of chest opening and make sure your hips are squared. Nice. While balancing, take your right foot and place it on your right. So like this, right foot, and then you're gonna take it and put it on your right thigh, or if you can't go that high, you're gonna do your right shin. Nice. Tree pose. Hands to heart center or above, either way. Try to gaze at something in your line of sight to help you balance. Put your right leg on the ground and crawl to a downward facing dog. So like crawl is like that. Yeah. All right, flow. You can do it chaturanga. Yeah, you can do it. What?
Flow from the downward?
Yeah, so you can either just do a chaturanga or you could do the high half lifts, whatever you'd like. Yeah. All right, take a few breaths here. Dancer on the left. Walk your hands towards your feet and roll up slowly. Okay. Take your left hand to your left foot and kick your foot out as you're extending your right arm. Keep your hips squared, and you can have a little bit of an arch in your back. Great. All right, release your left leg and put it on your thigh for a tree pose. Take a few breaths here. All right, put your 2 feet down. It's okay. That's good enough. We'll do it again. We'll do a flow over time. And then crawl your hands to a downward facing dog and flow. Perfect. Let's move to the right side. Crawl your hands up to your feet. Dancer on the right. Take your right hand to right foot and kick your right foot out, extending from your hips and your quads. Nice. Release your right foot and put it into tree pose on your thigh or your shin. Nice. You want to tuck in your torso so your core is engaged. So instead of like this, that's how we all stand. You're going to tuck it in so it's just all in your core. So it kind of makes you look like you have like a flat booty, but you actually don't. Good. Release your right leg and crawl to a downward facing dog, chaturanga. Take a few breaths here. Walk your hands to your legs and roll up. Dancer on the left side. Take your left hand to your left foot and extend your right arm. Keep your hips squared. And a micro bend in the right knee. All right, release your left leg and put it onto your thigh for tree pose. Put your foot a little bit higher on your thigh so it's not resting on your knee at all. Or lower, either higher or lower, just not on your knee. Okay, release your left leg and crawl to a downward facing dog, chaturanga. Now is our time for a little bit of core. Go ahead and go into plank pose. Shoulders stacked over the wrists, hips in line with the spine. Perfect. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, exhale, side plank right side. Roll onto your right hand and your left hand floats up. Option to take a knee. Nice. Go ahead and put your the like side edge of your foot on the mat. It might be a little easier to stabilize. Yeah. However is like easiest for you. That just doesn't look very comfortable, but okay. Good. Go ahead and lift your chest a little bit more so it's like lengthening within here. Yeah, good. And then keep your arm so it's in a straight line with the rest of your body. Good. All right, roll into plank pose again. Side plank, left side. Roll into your left hand and your right arm rolls to the sky. Perfect. Your alignment's so good. Take a deep breath in and out. And in and out. All right, roll back into plank pose, chaturanga. All right, we're gonna do that one more time. Plank pose. Oh, you're gonna already start rolling. All right, roll on to the right. You're like, get me out of here. Yeah, go ahead and take a knee, no problem. Great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no problem, because you still feel it in your core. Here, I'll do it. I'll do a mirror to you. So you're gonna keep your hips lifted as much as you can. So you get this big stretch here. It's also engaging your core because you're all in line in the same plane. So your arm is gonna be forward a little. I see your arms like back. You're gonna be forward. Forward. Your top arm. Sorry, your top arm is forward. Yeah. And then see how I have this like arc here? You're gonna just push your your chest straight. Perfect. So you can still feel that in the core, definitely. All right, roll back into plank. Good, take an inhale and an exhale. Roll onto your left hand with your right hand to the sky. Go ahead and take a knee if it feels comfortable.
Yeah, just on the other side.
Okay, that's totally normal. Both of your sides are not the same. Take a deep breath in and out, and in and out. All right, plank pose. Hold here for a few seconds. Chaturanga. All right, go ahead and lie down on your back. We're gonna do yogi sit-ups. Yogi sit-ups are bicycle sit-ups. So they really work your obliques. So you're gonna put your right elbow to left knee and left elbow to right knee. And you're really gonna focus on the twist for your obliques. Good, you can go as fast or as slow as you want. Really good. Keep it up. We have a few more seconds left. All right, curl up into a little ball and rock and roll up to a seat. Okay, boat pose. Sit on your glutes and have your legs to a 90-degree angle, arms lifted, palms to the sky. Yeah. Option to stay here. If you want it to be easier, you can put your toes on the ground for a little bit of stability. Option to be harder is to straighten your legs to a 45-degree angle. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Inhale. Exhale. All right, release. Go ahead and lie on the ground for a second. Just lay flat and enjoy. You can put your arms into cactus arms, which are, they're like this, and it's a great chest opener. All right, take a few well-deserved breaths because we're gonna go back into boat pose. Rock and roll up to a seat, and there you go, boat pose. Your core is probably feeling really heated right now, which is a good sign. So go ahead and breathe into that fire. All right, release. Go back into your cactus arms. Great. And just lie there and just relax for a few breaths. All right, bridge pose. Draw your heels towards your glutes with a knee bent. Yep. You can release your arms down or really anywhere that's comfortable. Boost your hips up towards the sky. Yes. Bridge pose. Different options is to raise one leg. If you want it to be harder, you can bind your arms behind your glutes, or you can just stay there. That's also a good option. All right, release. Come back to the ground. Shake out your legs however you want. Just shake them out. All right, next bridge pose. Draw your heels towards your glutes, send your hips towards the sky. Release. Shake out your legs again. Last bridge pose. Draw your heels towards your glutes and send your hips to the ceiling. All right, release. Rock and roll up to your seat. We're gonna take a half lowered fish pose. To the left. Bend your left leg over your right leg. Sorry, I'll move this down. Your left leg is bent and then your right leg is also bent. Great. Take your right hand or right elbow to the left knee and you can have a little twist in your back. So don't go too far, but just make it comfortable that you can feel it. You can put your arm up, put your arm to the side. The left arm just kind of is just by your side. So you're gonna feel the stretch in your obliques, which we worked today, right here. All right, uncurl, stretch your legs out and bend forward. And then half lowered of the fish on the right. Bend the left leg and bend and twist it over your right leg. Left elbow. Left elbow to left knee. It's also important to keep your chest open and not kind of cave into your chest. So you want to really keep your chest at all times open. So your sacrum can always kind of radiate towards the sky. Uncurl your legs out straight and move your left leg left and your right leg right. Extend forward And try to keep a flat back or completely curl over, your choice. You should feel it in this area, but you don't want it to be too strong. So you can always just sit there. If you had a block, you could like rest it on top, or like there's a lot of different things you can do. You can like just rest here. A lot of kinds of yoga use this pose. So take a deep breath in and out, in and out. Butterfly pose. Bend at the knees so your feet touch. Grasp your hands, or your hands can radiate long on the ground. All right, go ahead and lie down on the ground. Supine twist right. This is gonna be for your back twist. So your shoulders stay flat on the mat. You're gonna lift your legs up in a 90 degrees, and you're just gonna roll them onto the right side. Yeah. When you're ready, supine twist to the left. Legs come up to a 90-degree angle and then fall to the left side. When you're ready, lie your legs out flat to the ground and put your arms along your body, your palms up, and your feet can be rolled outwards. So like, yeah, like that. Here is Savasana, a few minutes of pure bliss. I'll leave you with a quote. Thank you for showing, sorry. Okay, here's my quote. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud by Maya Angelou. I'll cue you out of Savasana when I'm ready. Allow yourself to slowly come back into the present and return to your body. Thank you for sharing your yoga practice with me. Namaste! Yay! I felt bad making you like stay there forever because I feel like you're like, okay, I want to go because everyone does that. So we're like 1 minute early, but you did 59 minutes.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
Yeah.